Speidel, Speidel. Speidel, makers of the finest watch band you can own. For him, for her. Speidel presents Make Room for Daddy. Starring Danny Thomas. Gene Hagen as his wife.
And Sherry Jackson and Rusty Hamer as their children. Hello, I'm Donald Woods. My father used to say, son, don't ever tell a woman anything. Let her think she thought it up herself. But I've just discovered that many of you ladies have been missing out on the latest styles in jewelry because you didn't realize that there's a Speidel watch band in the perfect style and color to make a beautiful fashion piece of your watch. For that diamond watch, here's Speidel's Petty Point watch bracelet. For the sports watch, here's Speidel's Smart Catalina. And for your regular watch, here's Speidel's Golden Harvest, the most popular watch band in the world. Each one so comfortable, so convenient. No clasps to ruin your nail polish. And the cost is so little. Get a new thrill out of your watch with a new Speidel watch bracelet designed especially for you.
You'll see a smiling face, fireplace, a cozy room. Hey, a little nest that's nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and the baby makes three. We're happy in my blue, happy in my blue heaven. That's good. That's all right. Let's knock off for a while, huh?
Right, but let's go down to the palace. Bert's got some photographers waiting to take some pictures before the rehearsal.
Oh, no, the kids will be home from school in a minute. I just got about 47 minutes to play with them.
But the photographers.
Benny, the kids are more important. Cancel the pictures.
But we can't. I had my hair marceled just for the occasion. Well, just around the edges.
Okay, go relax. I'll join you later at the theater. Meanwhile, I want to spend a little time with my kids.
Bye-bye, Daddy.
Just Molly and me, and the baby makes three. And we're going to have a party with my little kitties. Come on, lady, get on the chair. You're invited, too. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Yes, sirree, what a party we're going to have. And don't you try, little baby. As soon as your mommy comes home from school, we is going to have a tea party.
Is I invited to come, too?
No, I was just kind of getting ready to play with the kids. When are they coming home?
They'll be home from school in a few minutes.
I sure hope so. I was here last week twice and they didn't show up.
Twice? Well, you old stay-at-home, you.
Oh, honey, you know my business after all. I work real late. I get home, they're asleep. By the time I get up in the morning, they're gone.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to have your problem. What brought this on all of a sudden? Oh, I get it. Your birthday.
Margaret Julia Williams, that had nothing to do with it.
I remember last year you were so hurt when they forgot to give you a present. This year you want to make sure they don't miss it.
Oh, I think that's ridiculous. I think the idea of birthday presents for adults is absolutely childish and a definite sign of immaturity. What'd you get me?
You'll find out Sunday morning and not before.
No, Mommy. No, Daddy.
Hi, kids, we're going to have a tea party.
Bye, Mommy. Bye, Daddy.
Wait a minute. What about the tea party?
Be sure to put lime juice in it. It prevents scurvy.
How do you like that? They didn't even want to play with me.
Oh.
And what's this routine about lime juice? What have you been feeding them, Cuba Libras?
It's the new janitor.
What's he running down in the basement? Ye Tiny Tot Saloon?
No, silly. He's an old retired sea captain. He's been telling the kids stories about the old days. He's really got them fascinated. Well, he's even got the furnace room all fixed up like a ship. He's even building a boat in a bottle for them.
Yeah, a Scotch bottle. I know the type.
No, he's a harmless old character.
Well, it's easy to see he's pulled the wool over your eyes. It's a good thing I'm home this afternoon. Who knows what that guy is planning? Maybe he's trying to make thieves out of our children.
Or make them forget their father's birthday.
Oh, none of that, no. This is serious. I'm going to go down there. How old did you say he was, 80?
No, he's not that old.
He's not? I'll probably need this then.
West, northwest, northwest, north, northwest, north!
Nary a mistake in 360 degrees. Well done, Seaman William.
Aye, aye, sir. What do you call this knot, Captain?
Now, that's a hitch, Terry. That's what we call a slippery hitch. You just pull this and it slips loose. Let your ship ride free when you throw out your line. Free on the outgoing tide. Free as a bird and twice as pretty. That is, if she's a sailing vessel, like I spent my boyhood on. I left the sea to settle down because I got my fill of steam. And look at me now, condemned to the boiler room again. 8 bells, and Mrs. Kronjaeger wants more heat.
She cooked dinner on the radiator.
I wouldn't doubt it, mate.
Captain, would you like to go back to the sea?
Now, that's no question to ask an old salt. It's liable to get him to rambling on and on. Maybe even spouting poetry. Oh, stuff like, I must go down to the sea again, to the lonely sea and the sky. And all I ask is a tall ship and a star to sail her by, and the wheels kick, and the wind's song, and the white sails shaking, and the gray mist on the sea's face, and a gray dawn breaking. I must tend to that oil burner, and you swabs ought to get on upstairs, or your mother will have you swinging from the yardarms.
Mrs. Kronjaeger's hungry.
She sure is, Skipper. I'll see you tomorrow after school.
Gee, he's nice. I wish we could do something to help him. Could we shoot Mrs. Kronjaeger? No, silly. I know. That sweater of his. It's old and torn. We could put our money together and buy him a new one. What's in your piggy bank? Worms. It's always the woman who pays. I'll just have to save up. Come on.
Well, how about that, huh?
The directions said a child could build it in 2 hours. It only took us 4.
That's because you glued yourself to the table 3 times. Miss Clumsy Mitt of 1954. How to put it in a bottle.
It's your idea.
Wonder how they do it.
I got a thought.
What? Betty! What are you doing?
We'll give them a shipwreck in a bottle.
Well, it's a good thing I built a spare. Maybe I can find something in the kitchen. Where are you going?
Maybe I can find something in the kitchen, too.
Maybe you better get back there and clean up that mess before Margaret gets here.
I'd have a snappy answer for that if I was independently wealthy.
What's new at kindergarten?
I think I'll go out and rob a bank. No fingerprints left.
Where's the Secretary of the Navy?
In the galley.
Oh, will you tell him that his first mate is trying on her new hat on the poop deck?
Aye, aye, sir. Whatever that means. Hey, Admiral. How you coming?
Fine. I think I got it late.
You mean you got the boat in the bottle?
Yeah. Take a look at that. I'm going to put it on Rusty's chest.
You'll crush the kid.
The chest's in the bedroom, dope. I'll hide it over here. When the kids start talking about Captain Chris, and I'll spring it on him. Well, shiver me timbers if it ain't me little mateys. A front and center to you.
Aye, sir.
And a happy aye to you. Say now, I've made a little surprise for you, my little jolly little tars.
Captain Chris made us something, too. What did you make?
Well, first, show me what the captain slapped together for you.
It's a deal.
Okay. Probably it.
Now show us what you made for us.
It's not finished yet.
Yeah, it's still in dry dock.
It's being marinated.
Come on, let's put the boat on the chest.
Well, I've got to send my fingers out to be dry clean. Guess I'll be sailing along.
What am I going to do with this?
Well, you better take the boat out and put the pickles back in.
Did I hear the kids?
Oh, yeah, they're in the bedroom reviewing the fleet.
Oh, how'd they like your boat?
I scuttled it.
What?
Yeah, Kid and Chris outdid me again. But then I run away from home when I was a kid and go to sea like my father kept insisting.
Laddie, come here. Come here.
You know, I lose more socks that way. What's it got in it?
Well, money, I guess.
Money? Look at... I got
$1.04. Must be the kids.
Honey, we opened an account for them at the State National Bank. How come they got their own secret branch?
I don't know. Let's go ask them.
Won't he be surprised when we give him that sweater? We've already got $1.04. Let's spend it all. Oh, Rusty, we need much more. We'll just have to give up ice cream sodas. Oh, well, I was getting a little too fat anyhow. We still couldn't save enough. We'll have to earn it some way.
Well, they didn't forget my birthday after all. Gee, wanting to give up ice cream sodas. And how about that little boy of mine, huh? Wanting to get skinny for his dad.
A minute ago, you were ready to auction them off.
I'm a monster. So they want to earn more money, eh? I can arrange that. After all, a father like me deserves a much better sweater. Kid! Come here, dear.
Yes,
Terry,
Father?
run into the bedroom, get my slippers.
Okay.
Rusty, get me the lighter. I'd like to smoke. Thank you very much, son. Here's a quarter for your trouble.
Quarter?
Yeah. On second thought, I don't think I'll smoke now. Would you hold the lighter? Here's another quarter for holding it.
Mommy, is he all right?
Well, thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Here's 50 cents.
50 cents? Gee, Daddy.
Yeah, here's 50 cents for the other one.
Too bad your father isn't an octopus.
Want to smoke now?
No, but here's a quarter for asking.
You dropped $1.
Oh, thank you very much. Here's $1 for picking him up.
Come on, Rusty, let's count it. I think we've got enough.
Size 42. Thank you, dear. Hey, wait a minute!
Hi, I'm Jinx Falkenberg, and I'd like to show you something that I'm just crazy about. It's the latest fashion rage among young people everywhere, especially those away from home. See? It's Spidell's new photo identification bracelet. It's a really stunning identification bracelet for men. But that's not all. Underneath the nameplate, a place to put your loved one's picture, to always keep you close to the one you love. Can't you just imagine how pleased any man will be to receive this Spidell photo ident from you? But be sure you get a genuine Spidell. There's nothing to match it. So comfortable, so beautiful. And look, here's Spidell's photo ident for women. It also has a place to carry a picture of the one you love. A Spidell photo ident, a thrilling gift for him at $14.95, and a warm, sentimental gift for her at $14.50. Your jeweler will be glad to show them to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, great white father. Happy birthday to you.
How come only one candle?
You can blow it out all by yourself. Today, you're over 21. Way over.
I expecting to blow out a candle from left field. There. Okay, that's enough stalling. Where's my birthday present? That all I get?
What's wrong with it?
Honey, that I got with the license. Where's the birthday present?
All right, you big baby. Here. Don't get so excited.
I'm not excited. I just want to open it before it goes off. A wedding ring?
You're away from home so much, I thought you'd rather wear that than that big no trespassing sign I had painted.
Hey, for a guy with a face like this, that's quite a compliment.
Who knows? On a foggy night in Pittsburgh, even you might look good.
That one didn't come with the license. Come here.
And eat your breakfast before it gets cold.
You can tell we've been married 12 years.
Here, much better for you.
Where are the kids? They got my present yet?
I don't know, but they've been in their room all morning with wrapping paper and ribbon.
Dying to see what color sweater they got for me.
Daddy, we have a problem.
Honey, aren't you going to say happy birthday to your father first?
Is it his birthday? Again?
No, don't make believe you forgot. What's in the box?
Our problem. We bought a present for a certain someone, but we aren't sure it'll fit. So will you try it on?
Tricky, aren't they? Certainly I'll try it on. This certain someone must be very important to you kids.
Sure is.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll be very happy to help you out, children. Yes, sirree. This is going to be all right. Why, that fellow's going to love it, I'm sure.
Nice color.
It fits.
Yeah, it's important to keep your knees warm.
3 sizes bigger than Daddy's. That's about right. Take it off.
I don't want to take it off. I'm going to keep it on for the rest of the day. I like it.
You can't. It's for Captain Chris.
What do you mean?
You've got a lot of sweaters. He's just got an old one with a hole in the sleeve.
How do you like that? They not only forget my birthday, but use me for a dry goods store dummy.
We're sorry we forgot your birthday, but we'll get you a present as soon as we get some more money. Here's your cigarette lighter. Don't I get a quarter?
I am seriously thinking of returning you to the city pound.
Come on, Captain Chris is waiting.
Oh, honey, you're not taking this seriously.
How can you fight it? Here's a guy who's lived a life that children love. A life of adventure and danger. Sailed the 7 seas. He's chased whales. All I ever chased was their mother.
Well, I'm glad you caught her. Personally, I think you're much more interesting than Captain Chris. And the children might think so, too, if you spent a day alone with them.
It'd be boring for them. After all, I haven't even been washed overboard.
Honey, you're in show business. That's as interesting as the sea and twice as dangerous.
So what do you want me to do, get them to invest in a show?
So take them to Broadway. There's a matinee of South Pacific this afternoon. They've never seen a legitimate play. And show them the palace where you're playing tonight. Take them backstage. They'd love it.
I'll give it a whirl, but I don't think it'll work.
Well, sure it'll work.
Oh, honey, at their age, how can the theater compete with I must go down to the sea again, to the lonely sea in the sky? What am I supposed to say? I must go down to the Roxy again, to the lonely chorus girl.
Why do we have to come in here?
Well, we had a little time before the matinee, and I wanted you to see the world-famous palace.
Palace? The king here must be awful poor.
I'll admit, Rusty, doesn't look like much right now, but...
It's spooky.
Yeah, honey, a little bit. After all, it's a little run down. It's a very old theater. And besides, there's some really wonderful ghosts in this place.
I want to go back to Captain Chris. He was going to tell us about his ship.
Would you give me just a little chance to make good with you? How come you're such a tough audience? Wait, I'll put on a little more light for you.
Looks worse with the lights on.
How would you like me to put you right on a 4-masted schooner and have you sail right into the teeth of a gale?
Oh, boy!
You'd like that, huh?
How could you do that?
Real easy. Watch and see. Look behind you. Look at the storm clouds gathering. And now, the thunder and the lightning. shore for New York City. And Fifth Avenue, right this way.
It's just like magic.
Sure, sweetheart. That's the magic of the stage. Especially this stage. Why, some of the greatest shows in the world were put on right on this stage, and people came from miles around to see them. Thousands of people came. Those who were tired went away refreshed. And those who were sick went away feeling better. And people who were sad went away feeling very happy.
What was it, a saloon?
No, it wasn't a saloon, Rusty. I don't know how to explain it to you kids, but, well, right where we're standing, some of the greatest talent in the world used to stand. Talent you'll never see again. Talent like Fanny Bryce. Talent like Marie Dressler. There was Bill Robinson and Bert Williams and Will Rogers. And there was a Scotchman whose name was Sir Harry Lauder. He used to wear a little skirt, and he sang oh so good. And he wore the, you've seen kilts? Well, that's what he wore. And he had a little old crooked cane, and he used to sing, a roamin' in the gloamin' with my lassie by my side. It's a lovely roamin' in the gloamin'. Oh, the audience applauded. Why, how they filled this theater with applause for him. As a matter of fact, I can hear him right now. Listen. Do you hear it?
No.
Well, I do. I hear it. And you should hear it, too, because the walls of this theater are filled with the laughter and applause of yesteryear. You know, there was another fella. Everybody loved this man. He used to sing down on one knee. And he'd sing, when there are gray skies, I don't mind the gray skies. You make 'em blue, sunny boy. Ah, they applauded for that man. Everybody loved him, kids. He was one of the greatest entertainers that ever lived. Your daddy's in a great business. And honestly, I wouldn't trade places with any man on earth. You see, kids, the butcher, the baker, the grocer, the clerk are secretly unhappy mendicantes. The butcher, the baker, the grocer, the clerk get paid for what they do with no applause. They gladly bid their dreary jobs goodbye for anything theatrical. And why? There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Everything about it is a feeling, everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere do you get that happy feeling when you are stealing the extra bow. And there's no people like show people, why they smile when they are low. Yesterday they told you you would not go far. That night you opened, and there you are. Next day on your dressing room, they've hung the star. Let's go on with our show.
And now a word from our alternate sponsor, Lucky Strike.
Ladies and gentlemen, America's prettiest golf pro, Miss Alice Bauer.
You know something? I like to play golf. I've played golf for so many years. I played amateur golf at first, and now I'm playing professional golf. And I do like professional golf much better. And after a hard day out on the golf course and really hard competition, I like to come in and sit down and relax and light up a Lucky. I guess that's a matter of taste, too. But to me, Lucky's taste better.
Alice Bauer is right, friends. smoking enjoyment is all a matter of taste. And the fact of the matter is, Lucky's taste better, cleaner, fresher, and smoother for two reasons. First, LSMFT. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. And second, Lucky's are made better. That's why Lucky's are bound to give you better taste. Find out for yourself. Be happy. Go Lucky.
Oh, sure, they applauded, but I think it's because they felt sorry for me.
What did they do when they saw South Pacific?
You just sat there with their mouths open. I don't know if it was appreciation or adenoids.
At least they didn't run down to see Captain Chris right after dinner. They've been very busy in their room.
I think the whole experiment was a flop. Let's face it, they're sore because I'm not a pirate. Some kids I raised, I got a good notion to give them back their birth certificates.
Honey, maybe next year they'll remember your birthday.
Maybe, who knows? Right now, I got to get down to the palace. I got a benefit to do. See you later, Mom.
Bye.
Daddy, would you and Mommy kindly step this way? I have something I would like to show you.
Well, I've had enough of you for one day. Show it to your mother.
We've got your birthday present.
Honey, what are we waiting for?
2 seats on the aisle.
Well. Don't you think it'd be better if I sat in the aisle? Oh!
Terry, my new nightgown.
Ladies and gentlemen, in tonight's play, I will play Daddy's mother, and Rusty will play Daddy's father.
Already I don't like the casting.
Audience will please keep quiet. I am worried. We've been in the hospital 5 minutes and no baby yet. I do not think it has been born. We will have to wait for the nurse to bring it in. I hope it has my brains. I wonder what is keeping that nurse. I will never take from her again. Here's the on you, baby. It's wearing pants. It's a boy. Oh, he's beautiful, nose and all. We'll name him Danny. And if we're lucky enough, when he grows up, he'll be in show business. If we had a real audience, they'd applaud now.
Happy birthday, darling.
It certainly is.
Happy birthday, Daddy!
We'll be back next week for Lucky Strike.
And then again for those beautiful Spidell watch bands.
You know, Spidell watch bands are really so beautiful, they should be set to music.
Like this?
If the one you love loves beautiful things, she'll love a lovely Spidell. Good night.
Good night.
Daddy, starring Danny Thomas, is presented alternately by Lucky Strike cigarettes and Spidell watch bands, the finest watch band you can own.